Greetings and welcome to the Our Essence of Serenity's YouTube channel. And if you're listening to us on Instagram and TikTok, welcome to you as well. And as always, a special welcome back to our OEOS tribe. Let's go ahead and get into the energy for August 2025. First, I do want to point out before we move forward that with July, I did say that there was going to be like a storm that I was getting. And not to say that it was going to happen in July. Like I emphasized in the video, I was not sure exactly when the storm would hit. But I was feeling something. And unfortunately for Texas, there was some heavy rainfall that did cause some flooding. And it was a lot of devastation that took place. So let's go ahead and send some well wishes to them, as well as any other areas that has been impacted by flooding and storms and stuff like that. I do live in Texas, but the good thing is that I do not live in that area. So, we were not impacted by the flooding. But for those, once again, who were, we do want to send out well wishes. I do want to say that for August, I am getting that we need to make a plan. People need to make a plan, put a plan into play. We are not out of the clear when it comes to hurricanes and stuff, because as you know, hurricane season is still going on. So what you don't want to be is last minute getting items that you know that you and your household would need if you were not able to access those items. I know right now for some people it can be difficult to get items that you need for a daily basis or a weekly basis. So maybe make it easier by saying that your household will be over making sure that y'all stock up on water. And this household, whether it's a household through blood relation or friends or whatever the case, maybe even neighbors, that they'll be responsible for hygiene products. Maybe this household being responsible for making sure that you get things that you would need as far as formula and Pampers and stuff, so that it can be less of a financial burden when it comes to making sure that you stock up on these things. I know for some people, they hear all the time, hey, you need to make sure that you stay stocked in case something happens and you're not able to access this stuff through, by going into the store or ordering stuff offline. And for some people, it's like, I would love to, but I can't afford it. So that's an idea. And make sure that the households that you kind of just work with to get these items, that y'all also come up with a plan of where y'all can meet up in case something happens. Even if your household is going to get all of the items that y'all need, and maybe another household that you're close with, they're going to take care of their own items, I would say even get with them and still come up with a place to where as y'all can meet up or would not. Also, for people, I'm hearing about medication. So I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose and I do not prescribe. But a suggestion can be that maybe you get with your physician and see, based off the medications that you are taking, with some natural remedies, whether it's herbs, elixirs, whatever the case, that you can start to implement into your regimen that can eventually get you to a point to where you no longer need medication, or you don't need to take certain medications that you are currently taking. The reason that I say that is because it will be easier for you to access the herbs and stuff and natural remedies, probably more so than what it will be easy for you to access medications if devastation did hit. I'm not telling you to quit your medication cold turkey. But what I am suggesting, and at the end of the day, it is up to you. I am suggesting that maybe you once again get with your primary care physician and see how you can start to introduce these supplements into your regimen. On this channel, we do not like to push fear mongering, but we do, if a message is laid on our heart, and it may not be a message that we all want to hear, it may not be the most positive message, but certain things are just inevitable and we need to know so that we can be prepared. And that's more so what it's about, is preparation. It can make it easier to go through whatever it is that's about to take place when we're prepared versus when we're not prepared. So at this time, we would like to invite you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we post content. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are intrigued by our Essence of Serenity and you would like to get to know more about us, you can check out our website in the description down below. And until next time, you all be safe and take care.